Hello everyone, my name is Harsh Kumar and today I am going to discuss my Power BI Capstone project on hotel booking cancellations. So let's get started. So this is my Power BI report of 5 pages. Out of them, the first 3 pages contain the charts and the last 2 pages contain the insights and suggestions. The insights that I found after performing the analysis and the suggestions or recommendations that I would like to offer to the hotel management so that they can reduce the number of cancellations. So let's move on to our first chart. So on the top of the charts, the dashboard, this is called a text box. You can see in the insert tab, this is the text box option. So you can add any kind of text in it. So I've used it to provide the heading or the title for the dashboard. So below that we have 4 cards. These are called cards. So they are also used to represent the visualizations which are used for showing they are used for showing aggregate data, like we can see here average night stays. So this is the average night stays by the customers. It is 2.63 and somewhere around 2 to 3 days. This is the lead time. That means uh, the number of days between the booking confirmation and the arrival of the guest in the hotel. So it is somewhere around 130 days. And this is the number of bookings. And this is average daily rate. That is the average pricing for the room. It is a per day pricing of the room. And this is called a slicer. So slicer is used to filter the data. So we can see that I've created a slicer on the basis of booking type. So we have booking type as cancelled and not cancelled. So it is selected as cancelled. That means the entire dashboard is showing the data of cancelled bookings. So if I select not cancelled, so we can see the charts are getting updated. So now it is showing the data of not cancelled bookings. We also have the option of select all. So now the charts will be updated and they are showing the data of the entire number of bookings combinedly. Apart from that, we have 4 other slicers, but we can see that these slicers are not showing any kind of data because it is a drop down slicer. So when we have multiple items in any column, so which cannot be accommodated at a single time, so we use drop down slicers. So we can see as I clicked on all option, so it has displayed me a drop down list of all the values in market segment column. So if I select any single value, so we can see the charts have updated and they are showing the data and visualizations of for direct for direct category of market segment. Let's select all, and same slicer for country and hotel type. So we have 2 types of hotel, city hotel and resort hotel. And then finally customer type. So we have 4 types of customers. So we can use these slicers to filter our data as per our requirements. So this is the flexibility that is provided by Power BI. So it is a very powerful tool. And not only this, we can also filter our data, our visualization using the charts. For example, if you see, the first chart is a donut chart, which is a similar to pie chart, which is used to represent the percentage distribution, or you can say any kind of distribution of that specific value to the total. So we can see it is visualizing cancellations by hotel type. So we have 2 types of hotels. So we can see we have 2 types of hotel, city hotel and resort hotel. So the sky blue portion of the donut chart is representing the city hotel. We can see here this is called a legend, which is used to identify the labels of the chart, which are represented by using different colors. So the sky blue portion is city hotel and the dark blue portion is for resort hotel, and we can see the labels, the values they are representing and their contribution in the data, that is 32% for resort hotel and 67% approximately for city hotels. So now if I click for the city hotel, so now also we can see that the data is filtered and all the charts have updated according to the city hotel. If you click here, it will reset. So let's move on to our next visualization, which is cancellations by country, and I've used a pie chart. So it is representing the number of cancellations by different countries. So we can see if I click here for cancelled, yes, because the most important column of our data is booking type. So we are uh, analyzing the factors that are responsible for booking cancellations. So let's keep it as the cancelled data. So here we can see that this portion which is represented by PRT, that means Portugal. So Portugal country holds the highest number of booking cancellations, and these are the percentage and value wise contributions of cancellations by these countries. So on top of it, these are 3 year symbols are there. So this is focus mode. So what it does, if you click on this mode, so this will display the entire chart in one page. So it is useful when we have a lot of congested charts in a single page of dashboard, and we are not able to focus on minute details. So we can use this option. Back to report, and let's move on to our next visualization, that is a bar chart. It is cancellations by deposit type. So we have 3 types of deposits, that is no deposit, non-refund and refundable. So no deposit is when any customer books a room in hotel, so he or she does not have to pay any kind of amount to confirm their booking. So we can see the highest number of cancellations are also there in this deposit type. Number second is non-refund. That means if you pay any kind of security amount for the booking confirmation, so it is non-refundable. That means you will not get any refund if you cancel the booking. And the last one is refundable. So we can see if the deposit type is refundable, then we have least number of cancellations. Okay, so let's move on to our next visualization. This is average of ADR by adults. So here we are comparing as if the ADR is increased or decreased if we increase the number of adults. So here the bars are representing the number of adults. Sorry, not the number of adults, but each bar is representing the value of ADR by adults. So if the number of adults is 1, then the ADR is 125 point something. If the number is 2, then it is increased to 143.91, and again it is increased 204 when the number of adults is 3. So we can conclude that if the number of adults are increased in hotels, then ADR will also rise. So next one is cancellation by year. So here I have used a line chart. So line chart is used when we want to compare or we want to see the performance of anything over time. And when we have any time-based column in a data set, so Power BI automatically converts that data, that date column or time-based column into hierarchical column. So we can see that here in visualization pane. we can see if I click on this visualization, so we can see here the x-axis contains reservation status date of the data set. So when I drag this reservation status date to x-axis, so we can see that Power BI automatically has created the hierarchies because it contains uh, more values, more information as year, quarter, month, and day. So we can compare the values as per our requirements. So if you want to compare the performance year wise, month wise, or day wise, so we can do that, and we can do that with the help of this drill down options. So drill down option is the option that is used to shift onto the hierarchy levels of the time based column. So this is the option to turn on or off the drill through option. So it is already turned on, and if I click this button, so we can see the hierarchy is going up, and here we can see that it is showing the data uh, in years. So we can see the number of cancellations has increased from 2014 to 2016, and then it is slightly decreased till 2017. And this option is for, it is showing that go to the next level in the hierarchy. So if I click on this, now it is showing me the quarter wise uh, number of cancellations. So we can see the quarter one contains the highest number of cancellations, and then quarter two with the least, and then quarter three, then quarter four. And if I click on this, it will show me the month wise cancellations. So we can see here the July, October, and January has the highest number of cancellations. So, and one more thing, all the charts in Power BI automatically get interconnected. So we do not have to uh, put any extra effort to interconnect the charts. And this is also very powerful. See, if I uh, make any kind of tweaks in any chart, the other charts also get updated. See. Okay, so let's move on to a next page. So here in the next page, if you see that apart from the charts, the rest of the information is also fixed. If I click on page 1, the slicers, the cards, the text box are fixed. They are not changing. And this we can do with the help of synchronizing slicers. So if I click on any slicer, then in view tab, we can see that this is the option of synchronize slicer. This button is on, and here if I click on sync slicers, it is showing the name of the pages and the check boxes. So I've checked all the boxes for all the pages, so that if I navigate through all the pages, then these slicers will be the same. They will not change. Okay, so our first chart of second page is a bar chart which is representing the cancellations by special request. So here we can see that if any customer make a number of special requests in bookings, so the chances of their canceling the booking is very less. You can see that as the number of special requests are increasing, the number of cancellation also goes down, right? Second one is cancellations by weekend nights. So we can also see that if customers book the hotels for longer weekend nights, so also they have less chances to cancel their bookings. Next one is again a donut chart, that is for cancellations by customer type. So we have four types of customers, and we can see that the highest number of cancellations is done by the transient type of customers. So these are solo travelers uh, who book the hotels. So transient type of customers are the ones who uh, cancel their bookings most of the times. So now it is ADR and cancellations by month. So it is a line chart, and we are comparing the ADR and cancellations over time. So here we can see that it is set to, the hierarchy is set to month wise. So we can see the blue line is representing the ADR. We can see here in the legend, and the dark blue line is representing the number of cancellations. So we can see that the both of the lines are slightly parallel to each other. We can see that if the blue line is going up, then dark blue line is also slightly going up, and we can see a slight parallelism in both the lines, which indicates that when the price of the hotel rooms go up, also there are high chances of booking cancellations. So we can conclude that if the prices for the hotel rooms are increased, then people also cancel the bookings. Month wise and year wise. See. Okay, let's move on to our next page. So here this is a donut chart which represents the cancellations by distribution channel. So distribution channel represents the medium by which the people prefer to book the hotels. So we can see the highest number of bookings done by TA or TO, that is travel agencies. So most of the people prefer travel agencies to book the hotels, and also the number of cancellations is also very high in this field. Next one is cancellation by lead time, and here I have used scatter plot, which is used to define the correlation between any two numerical columns. So the x-axis is representing the lead time, and y-axis is representing the number of cancellations. So here we can see that if the number of if the lead time is increased, then the number of cancellations also goes down. So this is the correlation we found. Okay, our next chart is cancellations by market segment. So we can see that online travel agencies possess the highest number of cancellations uh, in the market segment, which is followed by groups, then offline travel agencies, direct corporate, and so on. Okay, then our last chart is cancellations by room type, which is again a bar chart. This is a horizontal bar chart, and this is vertical bar chart. We also call this column chart. So here we are analyzing the cancellations by room type. So as we can see that on x-axis it is the categories of rooms like A, D, E, F, G, and we can see the room type A holds the highest number of booking cancellations uh, in hotel bookings, which is followed by room type D. Okay, so that is all about the dashboarding, and if I shift to page 4, then I have attached the findings or insights that I found after performing the analysis on this data set. Like 42% of the bookings in city hotel are cancelled, whereas 28% are cancelled in terms of resort hotel. And January, February, March, October, November, and December, are the best time to book hotel as the prices are very reasonable, right? People choose room type A in hotels over any other room types, but there are more cancellations also. Okay, so these are the insights, and the last page contains the suggestions, or we can say the recommendations, or the solutions that I would like to give to the hotel management team so that they can reduce the number of cancellations in bookings. Okay, so that's all about the Power BI project. Thank you so much for watching.